Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday, which means Eventlab Showdown. In this episode, we're going to pit the two that are in the festival playlist against one of my own choosing, just to round it out and make it 3 total. Here we have Revolver 5848 presenting SMR2, The Mayan Discovery. Stormy Muddy Rally Part 2, The Mayan Discovery. After this crazy race, our drivers saw something shining in the night. This is what they have seen: a beautiful gantry and his path powered by a hydraulic system. Guess what they did? I don't know. We're going to win a Ford GT from 2017 if we survive. And I'm already kind of posted up here. Rally Monsters S1 900. I don't know if I played Stormy Muddy Rally 1, but I don't know if that's actually like a prerequisite or just it would be cool if you did, you know. You guys might remember this livery from last week's Eventlab Showdown. But this is a different car. This is the body kit preset. It's kind of a build there to, give you some performance, some body modifications. So I threw that on. It seems to be a rally version. Let's see how it does here. It has big bouncy suspension, rally tires, and some wings. Floating. Always nice. Here we go. Large set pieces in this one, folks. There is the Forza Creators Guild logo, very prominent. So I have driven this before, but not raced it. So we'll see how she does. Let's move out of the way, boys. Still having traction problems. Oh, did you see the Puma? The Puma got launched. 2 laps here. Kind of in a little walled. Oh, whoa. Little walled garden. I literally saw that exclamation point on that tree and thought, yeah, I shouldn't hit that. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I like it. I think all trees that are going to stop me in my tracks should be marked like that. I want to know which ones are big enough to stop my car. So very, very closed off. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's fine. I get the motif. I was gonna say motif. Lord, I got upended on that one. I'll tell you what, I really don't like Forza's transmission mechanic, especially the automatic specifically, because it's not really an automatic. It's just like I'm gonna go until I just redline for about 10 years, and then I'm going to shift. And it's made more prevalent by this car. Don't know why. This car on mud and snow. Wow. Very uneven terrain. This is like more cross country than, Baja or whatever it's called, Dirt Rally Wilds. I don't know. Whatever the dirt one is. We are back. And maybe it's because this has such a soft, bouncy suspension, but some of those little angular sections, man, launch you into the air. Now I'm gonna just go out and say I am not. I am critiquing, okay? So this is just how I feel. Whatever. I say all that and then smash into the wall. I'm not really feeling the... What would you call it? The jagged course. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe some of you will. Maybe some of you will like it. Maybe some of you will have a better car for it than I do. That could always be. It could always be me. I'm trying to take it a little easier so we don't have those upsets like we did last time. Maybe it's the suspension on this thing, but man, what a what a combination of this car and those jumps. you know? So right off the bat, we're off to a rough start for the Eventlab Showdown. And I hit a tree. That one didn't have a sign on it, so I'm going to say that's why. I do like the tree signs. And we were coming up on the finish here, so I'm going to refrain from commenting, but I can't get going straight here. I'm off track, but still. Wow, that was a rough one. Not bad. Pretty fun. Not my favorite, admittedly. I apologize. At least we won. That way we get the Forza GT. We get to count it in the festival playlist. And there we go. Eventlab complete. Moving on to Eventlab Island with BP's 17. Royal Palms International Speedway. Royal Palms International Speedway is a faithful reimagination of Sunset Palms Raceway. This track features more detailed track building and prop placement, elevation changes, modified track layout, and new overtaking opportunities. I hope you enjoy PP's 17. We get a super wheel spin if we complete it. Let's see what the category is here. Modern Supercars S1 900. You know what? This ought to be fun. Let's jump in the 650S Spider from 2014 from McLaren. It's always a good time. I love the wide body, the wing, the target top. It's a very unique vehicle. And we are underneath the speedway. I hope that changes. Ah, there we are. Okay. So we got a full boat here, 12 people already running into me. Now, since we are at this speedway, what we're going to need to do is, I often say, keep our nose clean and really just try to make the best decisions when, following this racing line or getting through this traffic. These guys aren't super fast already, which is nice. I'm already liking this a little bit better than the last. Don't really know why. It's just a little bit more pleasing to the eye. We're up at Eventlab Island. It's a little more open. It is a speedway. Sometimes we can get sick of those because, they often give us a lot of them. But this one, it's the only one in the festival playlist this week. I'm just not doing well with that turn. But we were in first for a brief second, so that's cool. Let's pause and look at the layout real quick. Where are we? Okay, so we're going all... How does that work? I mean, cool, whatever. It looks like a cool design. I like that shape for some reason. Nice run there. Eclipsing the Corvette. Trying to find... That was a long turn. Trying to find when I can get back on the gas. Maybe a tough car choice here, but this thing doesn't flow as good as I want it to. A total of 2 laps here. We're almost back at the start-finish. Pretty easy to stay ahead of these guys here. But yeah, pretty straightforward track. We have the grandstands. We have a nice, I don't know, Florida, California vibe. I guess I would say more Florida. I don't know why. It's hard to get this car to rotate. Probably because of the all-wheel drive. Same thing, different day, right? But yeah, there you go. That is this track in a nutshell. I will see you guys at the finish. And there it is. There's the finish. Got another one under our belt. Another win. 336, Royal Palms International Speedway. Second place, 650S Spider. Must be something in the water. Now, I can't wait to share this next one with you guys. Hopefully I haven't played it before. And there you are, in the season of the Golden Tank Awards. This popped into my Twitter feed, X feed. Don Juan Song presents Arcadia Recension. Now, I know we've done a lot of his maps. I've done a lot of Arcadia stuff. I don't know if I've played this one. And if I have, I haven't played it in a while. But there you go. There's the share code 138553385. And since both of our other maps this week were S1900, that's where we're going to run it. And let's get into it. Let's bring an odd bird out. Let's bring the RS e-tron GT from 2021 all-electric Audi all-wheel drive S1900. This one should be fun. Hopefully the splitters and the level of low doesn't hinder us in any way. So when I first loaded this up, I started to play, I thought, man, I've seen this before, but I have played other Arcadia maps. But let me just read you a bit off the X page. It gives me the greatest pleasure to finally share the biggest Eventlab creation I've ever done in Forza Horizon 5. Arcadia Recension has been a project in the making for 3 years and was designed to push Eventlab to its very limit. And it gives the share code, some pictures, and this was shared just 2 days ago. So I know I haven't played it in 2 days, so this should be a newer version. Some of the pieces do look similar, so just know that going in. Here we are with the Audi RS e-tron GT. I remembered that turn. I was like, wait a minute. I remember those flags. I was like, hold on. I've played this before. Well, let's keep going. Let's see what he has in store for us here. 3 laps. Nice jump. This is like a full city. This is crazy. I remember saying that last time, how intricate it was, how many set pieces. This would be really fun to race with a whole lobby of people. I didn't really have that set up and don't want to be with a bunch of randoms, so we're just doing solo for now. Look at that. That's crazy, right? It'd be nice to have a drift event here. It's so weird to have this car and not make any sound, really. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish we could go through that loop. How do you get set pieces in the water? That's crazy. Trying to hang on here, and that's it. But is that it? Look how beautiful this is. And it's kind of created like its own world. You know what I mean? You have symbolism, you have flags. It's almost like it's a foreign country you've never heard of. You know what I mean? So cool. Oh, lost my wing. I hate when that happens. Trying to drift a little bit and getting a little pushback. Very wide places to race. The racing line, I don't know how you get it to curve through there like that. Maybe it just so happens that it chooses that path, because here it didn't, but it was so funny that it followed the design on the ground. The straight section immediately takes my drift away. Look at that. Look at the side of the... Oh my gosh, crazy. So cool. Yep. I'm looking at stuff and not racing. One more lap here. One more time around Arcadia. The Recension. I feel like I'm watching a movie that I didn't read the book for. You know what I mean? It's all new. I'm trying to figure it out. Why is this the way it is? Love the jumps. So cool. This is just a straightforward, very polished, just great. This is like one of those all-time, and the funny part is it's so design heavy. It's so pleasing to the eye, and it races so well. You're like, it's not that exciting. But when are these races really exciting? You know what I mean? It's rare. Sometimes you'll get, like, you know, storm drain. You'll get some nail biters. You'll be jumping off things, hitting jumps, going super fast. This is not that, but it is great. And it's hard to, it's hard to compare the other ones in this, at least this week. For me, you know, we had a rally course and we had a speedway. In their own right, they were very good. Up against this, I don't think they would win. But lucky for them, they are in the festival playlist, and this is not this week. So, to make my pick out of those two, I think I'm going to have to go with the speedway. Like I said, it was more pleasing to the eye. It actually gave me a feel for where I was at. Could have been my car choice on the first one, on the rally one, but it is what it is. As I always say, congratulations to all the creators featured in this episode and the ones featured in the festival playlist and the winner. I definitely couldn't do it, and more power to you guys. Crazy stuff. One last thing. I wanted to check out the first reward car for this week. The only car. The one that's not a pass. And I knew you could put something on that roof rack, but I didn't know what. And I want to go see how big it is. And the funny thing is, here in Eventlab Island, you can't go work on your car. You have to actually travel to Mexico or one of the other expansions. So we'll do that first. All right, let's jump into upgrades here and go to this one. And maybe it's this. No? What are we getting here? Oh, so we're taking the side skirts off. That's weird. Hood. I believe it's under hood. No? Those are rally lights. Wing. Okay. We've spotted it. Now this is really cool. You can go off-road. This is the Porsche Rally 2023 911, okay? You can go off-road. You don't need to have that in your sight. If you want to race, I probably suggest this because it's hard to see. It's hard to see with this, but watch this. Oh my god. There is a pop-up tent that is on top of the roof rack. Isn't that crazy? But I gotta load it up. That's nuts, right? What do we get here? Oh, canards. Nice. Wait a minute. What did that change it to? Yeah, we went to $7.99. So it's taking a little bit away from performance. It's taking a lot of your view away. Just consider it like the Donut Media van. So what this reminds me of is when we had that overlanding series, and a lot of the trucks could be fitted with camper tops and things like that. This is I saw online where it was a pop-up tent. So wouldn't that be crazy if you had this car and you're going out into the dunes and you're going to set up shop? That's just wild to me. All right, so we're parking here in the dunes. We're gonna go down to the time of day. We're gonna change it to evening, yes. And we're gonna sit there. And I gotta get relaxed. There it is. So it looks a little funny. I am in the sand a good ways, but here we are. We're camping out in the dunes with our super expensive Porsche. Oh my, good times. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back at some point. One of these days, I'm going to jump in the festival playlist and do daily challenges and clean laps and whatever else. I don't see any real rewards from the seasonal championships that we want or need. So those are the two things I'm going to be focused on. Maybe not even do the monthly rivals this week. We'll see. But after the daily challenges, I'm going to be back on Thursday with a brand new season, winter dry season. We're going to have the 911 GT3R, nice track version from 2023, and another backstage pass. And the weekly challenge car is a 2012 Lotus Exige, 2 Eventlabs, 3 PR stunts in Mexico, the Eliminator, all kinds of good stuff. Treasure hunt, photo challenge, awesome. So like I said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you when I see you. Later.